So good morning, YouTube. We are having a late start today. It is now 11:37. Somebody got a little sick, and so I just let her sleep for like 7 ever. Now she's having a little bit of breakfast. We're ready to go back down to San Fran. We're just going to do a lazy day and actually just have vacation time because we're going to be back next year. I'm waiting for this world's smallest stream of coffee to keep making my morning coffee. I've got my artificial hair on, and I think we might go to a donut shop, but I'm not sure. So we're just gonna play it by ear. We have so many new ideas that we're coming up with. Like all morning we're just talking about like, what if we did this, or hey, what if we tried this? And so we're gonna be talking on our Facebook page at Oh Hello. I'm sure it's in our description down below my video. If you're interested in planning and this is something that you like to do, join that group just for the next month or two at least. If you are interested in hearing some ideas that we might be trying to do to sponsor and help the community grow as a whole. And that can be things from like, we're just spitballing it, maybe a conference in Chicago because it's centrally located, and at the end of the summer because that's when teachers are still off from school and people can go in and actually enjoy some vacation time along with it, so that might make sense. Plus there's no other planner cons that we know of that are really around there that are bigger. Or do we do like mini planner kits where like if you want to host your own planner con, do we send some stuff to you and we make it easy? Because one thing I noticed, we were talking to shop owners and we all get hit up all the time for doing like planner meetups, and it's like, I don't mind donating, it's just it's like 80% of my conversations are people asking for free stuff for conferences. What if we had one person who's just like in the community who's like everyone sends the stuff to them and they send it out, and maybe that's a thing. And I'm like, these are like the most beginning fragments of ideas. There's no fleshing out. They could be totally different if they even come to fruition. But as how we operate, if you don't know us as like a business, we always ask our community, what do you guys think? Is anyone interested in this? And we make sure the community is a part of our store, right? Because we don't operate in a bubble. And so if you're interested in that, make sure you join the group, because we're going to be vetting a lot of ideas there until maybe we find a better form, or we end up making another Facebook group just for these events if they happen. And again, it's like literally just woke up ideas. So these could be totally stupid. I watch this tomorrow and it's just a bad idea. But my coffee's done. Let's get going. We're back on the bar. I do not. I look like some schmuck. She's pretty. Look at that, soft pastels and blues, that's awesome.
You know, Easter, what up?
So, we just made it up a broken escalator, aka stairs. And we're now in front of the Capitol building, or a really, really pretty building. All names that I think that officially goes by. Apparently also goes by Blurry Building. But, there you go. Real fancy. It's a donut cake at that point. Hashtag breakfast, lunch, dinner. That's massive. Well, break into it, girl. Oh, she's got to Instagram it too. So after your first few bites, what do you think about the giant donut?
It's good stuff.
Solid donut material. I love it. Cool.
Just
He's got little socks on too. Unfortunately, this place looks closed, so I can't bust out my Gangnam style. But that is actually a Gangnam style and sake bar. That's fantastic.
to the room, took a brief nap because I'm still not feeling 100%. And now we are going to go find some dinner in like the southern part of like downtown San Francisco, because one of our lovely Helloigans, Jen, she found us in PlannerCon in the first video, PlannerCon day one, you can see her. She actually got us tickets to where she works. She works at the Alamo Drafthouse.
Yeah, Tap House Cinemas.
So it's downtown San Fran, like 16th Mission-ish, or 24th, I can't remember which one. But she was super awesome and got us tickets to go see Logan. So we're gonna go eat and do that. So we knew we had like a late night tonight, so we were taking it a little bit easier today. And then we're gonna go do that, and I'm so excited. So it's like one of those movie theaters where you like get beer and food and stuff, and we do not have that. So I'm quite excited to see what
we do, but we haven't done it.
But it's like really expensive and like super fancy, and Alex and I are not people who pay to go see movies. We are very like,
we try to save our
we
money.
save a lot of money. We don't treat ourselves, for example. But Jen was so nice to treat us to this, and we're very, very excited.
Because we love going to the movies.
We love movies, so we're super pumped. This guy's already like, come on,
I'm like, yeah, let's go.
Let's do this, let's go. Okay, we're going.
I don't know.
I'm going, I'm sorry.
So we are walking around trying to find some food, and it is a very like downtown city scene, so it's pretty cool. But again, we don't know where food is, so that's the fun part. We're at the Velvet Cantina, and it is everything that you want it to be. Thank you. Chips and salsa. Hole in the wall, red lit only. This is like Harry Met Sally level, or not Harry Met Sally, what is it, Along Came Polly. Like hole in the wall level awesomeness. I am so excited. It's a good margarita. It looks so fantastic. So this is the Velvet Cantina from the outside, and it literally just it was amazing. I highly recommend it. Yeah, and it's not like we haven't been trying either. No, it was absolutely tasty. Everything you want. Huge service or portion size. It was the dream. Now we're gonna do a little bit of walk.
Midwest price.
It was a Midwest price with the Midwest size. So yeah, now we're headed back to the theater. So this is the Alamo Drafthouse. And they do beer and they do other stuff, and it is a really cool movie theater so far. I mean, we haven't gone in, but we walked by it like 4 times, and it looks super sweet. About to see some Logan. I hear that's an amazing one. It's super nice. I love the ornate work. So once you get a little more in, they have a bar that you can chill out at called the Bear and the Bull. I don't know why. And it's cool. This is like really, I don't know, this is a fun way to do San Francisco. So apparently this was an old theater, kind of like what's in like going on, I mean, I'm only relating to things I know, like downtown Flint and Detroit, where they have these gorgeous gems of theaters from like the roaring 20s when they really, I mean, we're going to the theater was the thing. And you can see the ornate work, and they restored it, and it is gorgeous inside. And I think that's the theater we're gonna get to go into, and I think it's all restored. So I'm super geeked now. I didn't realize this place had such a history to it. So what even more of a treat? This place is gorgeous. So my main man David, who will be waiting on us, so it's really cool. They've got a menu here that you can go through, and then you just write on a card and it sticks up, and then he comes over and gets your menu. He said this was 100 years old, built in 1916, and then they restored it, and it's only been open for a year. In between that, it's been a theater and then a a mattress place, like a furniture store. And what they did is all this mezzanine up here where they used to have seats that just like went back, they closed it off. And so I might try and run to the front and get an image, and made 5 more theaters on top that expanded the, you know, so 6 total theaters. And obviously this is the main screen. I love this idea. I wish more people in, like, again, Detroit and Flint took heed of this. I know Flint's rebuilding their theater, the Capitol Theater, but this is a really cool thing. What a treat to be here. And they're playing some like homemade Wolverine related things on the show, like B-list Wolverine stuff. I love it. It's so fun.
4 levels.
No way. So there's a huge screen right here, and then we're in the mezzanine. By the way, this is Jen. She is being our hero. We saw her in the other vlog. So she's showing us around.
So this is the theater that I was working in.
Oh, they're so intimate. I love it.
So then we have 3 of these, and then the big one downstairs, and then this big one up here.
The one up there. Okay. So it's super cool. Sorry, Ron. So that was probably the nicest night I've had with Kayla in... When was the last time we've done like a date like
Like
this?
never.
Yeah, we haven't just had
time. Usually like we'll go out to eat, but it won't be like a thing.
Or we'll do something, but it's always like we always go home and work. We never have a time where there's a day that we don't have work, right? Like even after a romantic day, we'll go home and do some work. So we don't have an option here, and it's just lovely.
It was fun. The movie was okay. I'm not a big fan of Logan.
They finally did it right. Like this is actually the Wolverine you read in the comics.
Yeah.
Like he is a adult comic character, so that was really well done.
It was just sad. There was never any uplifting points. There was never any like triumphant action hero moments.
But I
mean,
mean,
like a downer.
If you know everything else going on, like this is a reboot of an entire series, so they have a chance to save the X-Men as a franchise. So it was a good move there. But now we're gonna lift our way home, and or Uber or Lyft or whatever's cheaper right now, and I'm gonna call it good night.
Okay.
So thank you for touring or
tomorrow
hanging out.
We're flying home, so I don't know if we'll vlog. We'll see.
I'll probably vlog a little bit, but it won't be.
It might be like a combined vlog. So.
Yeah.
But thanks for hanging out with us, guys.
Yeah. It's been a lot of fun. San Francisco has been a blast, and I am excited to come back next year and do this again.
Yeah.
So thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next vlog.
Bye.
Bye, guys. Don't forget to subscribe. That's a thing.